Hello, everyone. How are you doing? My name is Tina, and I'm coming to you from sunny Arizona. Yay! Arizona is so hot. How hot is it? Arizona is so hot. When you walk on the ground, when the weather is 110 degrees, you leave the bottom of your shoe at the sidewalk. Yeah. So, thank you for stopping by. I am going to talk to you about Virgo. Virgo is a beautiful sign. Virgos are the most I would say even Virgo men, they are the most beautiful. You know they're associated with Aphrodite, which is it's not love and Venus, they cross it, but it's not. It's Aphrodite specifically. She is just beautiful. I don't want to like name a bunch of Virgos that are beautiful because you're gonna be like, you're just saying it. Everybody say that because it's it is what it is. So Virgos are the most beautiful sign in the physical, but you have other signs that are beautiful in other ways too. Like, I'm not saying signs are not beautiful. Okay, I'll say this. Virgos have this natural, innocent beauty. Not to say that not being innocent isn't beautiful. I'm just saying that they have this natural, unique beauty to them, and it's like they don't even try to be beautiful. They don't even try. They don't like wear like too much like makeup or anything. They're a lot of them are natural, they're holistic, they're into healthy foods and healthy diets, they're into healthy activities, but of course there are negatives and positives to everything. And we also, whether we are good in some areas or not, we don't all the way balance it, right? Like we're still learning to balance. I believe this as a civilization to balance our, I'm not even gonna go with the emotions. I'm saying like the astrological placements that you have. Like with my placements, it's so deep. It's not just your sun, your moon, your ascendant. It's the degrees that you are these descendants. It's the decan you are in the sign. It's if it was an eclipse or not, retrograde, like all that is taken into account. That is why these videos are, well, my videos are just a generalization. Like, I could do a birth chart reading. It takes a while. If you like one, I could do one for you for free. For free. So, because I'm not doing this for financial gain. And it's so sad. And I want to explain something. And you may think that I'm being cynical by saying this. I'm a Capricorn. Let me just throw that out there. I feel like no amount of money we make, it don't seem like it's enough. And I'm like, right? It's just not enough. If you pay me $1 gazillion, it will not be enough. So I'm going to do it for free. And yes, that would be great. So like I was saying, we're all different percentages. It's like this. When you were born, boom, in the sky, the constellations came together. It's like Hercules. In 18 years from now, the planets will align. That's what had happened. These planets are aligning, and it's going through some cosmic evolutionary things, and which is good though, because our consciousness is evolving as well. For most of us, anyway. So before I begin explaining to you about Virgo, which is an immutable earth sign, and it resides in the 6th house, before I explain the Virgo, good parts of Virgo, I would like to explain to you how Virgo and Scorpio was one entity at first. Virgo wasn't Virgo at first. It was Virgo and Scorpio, and then the entity split. So I would like to explain that to you first. Please give me like a minute, and thank you for your time. Okay, so here we go. In esoteric traditions, the relationship between Virgo and Scorpio is rooted in a powerful healing and transformational dynamic that connects the analytical, did I say it correctly? The analytical with, which is Virgo. Virgo's the analytical part of the entity, all right, with the analytical, with the deep subconscious forces, which is Scorpio. So that deep subconscious forces and the analytical was together at first. Yeah. Okay. This unique link is often symbolized by the Virgo and Scorpio zodiac symbol, the M. Virgos and Scorpios have the same M symbol. I was curious about that. Like, why is Scorpio and Virgo symbol the same? You know how you be looking at the signs, you'd be like, that could have came up with, something else. But however, the reason that M is there, for one, it stands for medicine. Virgos and Scorpios have the capacity to heal themselves and others. They're pretty epic. So, or they could not be. It's nature and nurture is how you're raised. So, when they split, Libra came in. First, they were one entity, right? And something happened, evolution or universal something, a black spot, I don't know. So something had happened and they split this one entity that used to be one, Virgo and Scorpio, into two. And guess who popped up in there? Libra. So if I may explain to you that first, please give me a minute for that. I would really appreciate your time. And after that, I'm going to get into the beautiful, amazing, angelic, and innocent Virgo. Smart, beautiful, smart. So let's finish here. I wanted to explain this to you as well. Okay, you know the M symbol? So Virgo and Scorpio, they both have the M. The only differences is on the right lower side of each sign, on the Scorpio's on the Scorpio's M, on the lower right side, there's a triangle little tail, like a little devil's tail. It's like a little something tail or a little critter or whatever, something it looked like it's gonna get you. It's like a devil's tail, I guess. This is like the symbolism. It could be a devil's tail, but what it stands for is don't mess with me and it won't be nothing. Because Virgo's M, the lower right side of the zodiac symbol, there is a fish. And the reason why a fish is there is because Pisces is an opposite polarity of Virgo, and then that's what it stands for. It's like, yeah, it's claiming Pisces, but also that Pisces energy is also healing, because Pisces is the last house of the zodiac. It is the 12th house, and it's the house of just going back up to where to the creation, to God, to you go, but you dissolve, you surrender. That's the 12th house. So Virgo shares that gift of just spirituality, but in a practical way. They're not going to be just no. They have to see it. They're not going to believe in that like hocus pocus and stuff, because they're very smart and such. Okay. So. Their core esoteric mission is to facilitate deep-seated transformation by healing themselves and others. Like I mentioned, that M stands for medicine and mastery. I'm going to get to that. So their core, the transformational healing with the Virgo and Scorpio. The M symbol represents medicine and mastery, as I just mentioned. Virgo is the healer, Scorpio is the alchemist and the initiator, because Scorpio is ruled by two signs. Mars, which is the initiator. Mars Aries Aries, it's initiating energy. It's initiating energy. And then alchemist, which is the deep, the Scorpio, you go deep and you turn lead into everything. You just it was bronze, lead, such things like that. But you can change one chemistry, right, of a same metal. I ain't gonna say correct. Y'all, I almost said the wrong thing. So anyway, yeah. So some traditions propose that Scorpio and Virgos were originally part of a single cosmic unit before dividing. Virgo came first as a single sign. So Virgo, like Virgo and Scorpio were together. It was just Virgo. It wasn't Scorpio. Virgo was first. And then this entity is said to have split to create the distinct archetypes of sacred Virgo feminine energy and dark feminine energy, which is Scorpio. I'm sorry, did I say I meant Virgo? When I said the light feminine is Virgo and the dark feminine is Scorpio. I might have said that wrong, but I apologize. The emergence of Libra as a second sign is sometimes cited as the catalyst for this division by introducing the element of choice and judgment. And mind you, not only did Libra come in with the choice and judgment, it also came with, because Libra is an air sign. Libra is an air sign, and air signs are analytical and oh my gosh, they're everything. Oh, well, I can't say it right now. They're intellectuals, they're analytical, they are researchers, they can be geniuses, they're they're savvy with their intellect, and not in a trickster kind of way. Although Geminis can be, and that is an air sign as well. Just throwing that out there. A trickster, yeah. The emergence is a catalyst, the division, the element of choice. Okay, so in the beginning, I'm saying this I said that the statements that I said before to say this. In the beginning, we only had six planets that we acknowledged. Yeah, we only had six, right? When Virgo was like Virgo and Scorpio, when they were like one entity back in them days, we wasn't claiming Neptune, Jupiter, and Uranus as planets yet. However, we did get to that point though. So we did discover Uranus, and we didn't, but humans discovered Uranus in 1781. Neptune was discovered in 1846, and Pluto was discovered in 1930. Y'all, this just came to me just now. I got a download. In 1930, it was a lot of stuff going on. Allegedly in 1930, when they discovered Pluto, I believe there was an atomic bomb went off and everything. It was absolutely terrible energy. So back in the day, oh my goodness, what was I about to say, y'all, about this? In 1930, in the 30s, something started. Dang it, in 1930, allegedly, was when the military started doing have you ever seen the Manchurian Candidate? Like the Manchurian Candidate, like stuff started like it was aliens was they found some aliens, and allegedly, well, now we know it's true, but back then it was allegedly. But yeah, in 1930, I just thought I forgot it. Go Google 1930. Terrible time it had started. Terrible. But we were learning and stuff. It's chaos is part of nature. It's you can't really say it's terrible. It always brings something beautiful, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Chaos. You just have to learn how to, feel your chaos and go with it. At first, I couldn't control my chaos. I can to a certain degree now, but my thing is I'm passive aggressive. I'm a Capricorn, right? So I want to, in public, I want to just be cool and calm and collected. And I don't want like slack, and I don't want no slack or no controversy. I don't even like to show my emotion. I don't even want to be like, I love you in public, like things like that. So anyway, with that being said, like, man, yes, it's crazy out here, y'all. Forget it. It's crazy out here, but it's just go do your research. Yeah. All right. Virgos, analytical, practical, and intellect are the masters, and they are the masters of paying attention to detail. So Virgos, they are the masters. They're actually obsessed with paying attention to details. They gon' check you. Their words, oh my God. You talk about pay attention to detail, they gon' pay attention to detail you to the bone. They'll make you cry. A Virgo will say something that will make you cry because it'll be so true. It'll be something like you didn't know that they knew that. It'll be stuff that you do because not that they're studying you. They have common sense, like hard. They're practical. It's an earth sign, so they can look at you and see how you move, what you doing, and why you doing it. Like they're very like they're cool. Yeah, and they work so hard. Oh my God, they are absolutely needed in society. They are like the dental hygienists. They're like the ones that clean, do the cleaning, and then they can do good research and such too. Inventors. Virgos is doing it. Yeah, Virgos are doing it in a big way. They're absolutely amazing. Okay, Virgos are analytical. They're practical. I'm sorry. Virgos analytical, practical, and intelligent. They are masters at paying attention to details. They are reliable. They are useful. They're so like people depend on them. Like they provide. They are providers. They don't just provide. They provide good stuff. Them ain't no cheap folk. They're very finicky about certain things. They're very absolute about the way they eat, the kind of stuff that they eat. It seems to me like they seem a little fixed in that way. I guess I don't understand like why I'm saying that. Like they could, they just, I don't know, maybe because they're stubborn, because they're earth signs. They can be stubborn, but Taurus is the stubbornest. But they could be like mad stubborn, but they are so just into detail. They're useful. They're the type of people they'll be your friend, and when they stop being your friend, you will cry. You because you depended on them. You depended on them. You did, right? Like they have those relationships where it's hard for them to get out of because people depend on them like so hardly. Like they are amazing. And let me check this too. They start young with that. They are born to just do better and better and better and better, but they do be real hard on themselves, and they can be critical, and some of them can suffer from anxiety. I actually know over 7 Virgos, and yeah, they be just frustrated sometimes because they're so smart, and people and their bosses, like I've had bosses that was like my kids' age, like my youngest kids' age. Like, yeah, like Yeah. I'm like, hey, Virgos. It was a lot. It could have been more than because yeah, I don't want to get all into that, y'all, because y'all know how these jobs be though. You gotta have a career. You know, my career, it didn't work out, so I had to give me a job, and then they be treating you bad for $1, boy. You be working for $1 an hour, golly. Oh my. But it's cool though. It's cool. I'd rather work than not. Okay. If you don't work, you don't eat. All right. So you don't work, you don't eat. They useful is all day. They are useful as the sun set. Yes. Okay. So they're needed in society for their usefulness. They can overthink because their ruler Mercury, the planet of intellect, cannot stop thinking. Let's talk about Mercury. Mercury is epic. I have to tell you, I used to envy the signs that were ruled by Mercury, which is Geminis and Virgos, because y'all, they are smart. And I won't say like every single last one of them, but the majority. I'm talking about they smart as a whip. They do things. The only thing is if they start doing, or if they can be negative, they can be real negative. Mind you, it's an earth sign, and it could, right, they can manifest. They're very quick manifestors too, right? They're just magical. They're beautiful. Oh, did I mention how beautiful they are? Oh my gosh, they're the most beautifulest in the zodiac. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying folks that are other signs are not beautiful, because Libras is a good top contender. But you know what? I'll tell you this. Libras and Virgos are the most beautifulest. And mind you, their Virgo comes before. Remember, it was that entity that split. So they share that beautifulness and that quality and intellect. They actually are, because remember, Libra is an air sign, so it has the intellect, and that Mercury is helping out Virgo with it. But long story short, Libras and Virgos are the number two, or the number ones of the beautifulness in the zodiac. Virgos have that natural, innocent beauty, natural beauty. They don't even have to comb their hair, brush their teeth. They just look beautiful. They come out the house. They wake up in the morning with stuff in their eye. They are beautiful all days, always. And Libras are beautiful too, but Libras are good at with arts and fashion. So what Libras can do, they can be real. They can dress to the gods. Like they be dressed from head to toe every day. Just colors, all that. Libras can be very good designers, like on all levels, for clothing, furniture. Yeah, they're beautiful. Like, yeah, so I would have to say Libras and Virgos, in my opinion, are the most beautiful of the zodiac sign. And if I could mention something else about beauty, I believe Pisces sun, moon, and ascendants have beautiful eyes. They have these dreamy eyes. You just fall in love, because you know Pisces is Neptune and Jupiter, so it's that illusion and a dream era. So you look at the Pisces in their eye, they have beautiful eyes. Yes. So everybody have their beauty. Everybody has their beauty. You know, Capricorns are beautiful too. Yeah, we're beautiful at being rigid and restrictive. Like we like to be alone sometime. You gotta chill and like not overindulge all the time. You'll wear your body out. You just have to balance it. But we like to be chill, you know, we like to chill. Let's chill. Y'all, I'm sorry. I bet y'all like, turn her off. I'm sorry, y'all, I had to do that. Let's chill. I got it. Let's chill. So anyway, the origin of Virgo comes from the Latin meaning virgin or maiden. It means in Latin. And its origin as a constellation are ancient, evolving from Mesopotamian, Mesopotamian, gosh, Whew, somebody hit me on my back. Depictions of the goddess of fertility and grains in Greek and Roman mythology. Okay, oh, there. Aphrodite is in both history, both cultures' mythology. In Greek mythology, Aphrodite is the daughter of Zeus and Dione. You know how they pronounce it. It looked like it's spelled a certain way, but they be putting like heck of syllables on it. Okay, anyway. So Aphrodite was the daughter of Zeus and Dione in Roman mythology. And she was birthed from sea foam in in Roman mythology. Please go check that story out about how she came from the foam, from the earth. I think it's, I wouldn't say the story is inappropriate, but it's provocative. It's a provocative story to explain. So I don't want to do that here, but please go check that out. So, in esoteric astrology, Virgo is linked to the womb of time, where divine plans are brought into manifestation, a process that involves struggle and refinement. Another thing too, speaking of the divine process, that divine, it is said that deers, you know how they're just a doughy deer. There was like deers are close to the divine because of their nature, and that is the nature of the Virgo that I was trying to explain. It's just like this innocent, beautiful. They're just like a little baby deer. Oh, I want to pick you up, deer. Come on, be my pet. And they're like, nah, I got things to do. I got work. I got to go to school. I got to get my money. I got to save money. I got to do it right. I got to get my credit. They be on it. I got to do my credit. I got to have some money. I got to do it. I got to have some friends. I got to be active, right? I got to drive somewhere. I got to go somewhere. I got to be somewhere. I got to, I'm going to do this. I got to do this. And they just be. And then one day they might be like, stop. And then they just kind of go into, some of them have like, like anxiety or, anxiety. It's another one too, like when you're like nervous, just I wouldn't say moody, but they can be a little nervous, a little bitty bit. So that was it with Virgo. They are practical, beautiful, routine driven, earth sign, mutable, 6th house, beautiful. I'm sorry, how many times I'm gonna say they're beautiful? I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, I want to explain a little bit more. I would like to explain today what the planets is hitting. Y'all ready? All right. So, it's not that now. I was going to explain something else, but it's irrelevant. Yeah. So right now, the sun is in Scorpio, which means we are all going to have strong emotional reactions. The moon is in Taurus. We are going to value our valuables. Yeah, because we might not be able to buy no more with the economy. Wank, wank. Mercury, Mercury is in Sagittarius. We are all getting Mercury. Okay, we're in our Mercury, y'all. We are getting curious and inquisitive. Like, see, that's the energy when it comes. You know how the signs change? That energy of the other signs that affect you, you have to look at your birth chart, but that you can grab that energy that Mercury has, that intelligence and the intelligence, intellectual, dependable, useful. You can get into that energy, but you gotta feel you have it. You just gotta want to do it. Basically, it takes work. They work hard. They don't stop. Amazing Virgos. I don't want to like brag about them. I'm sorry, but yeah. Please go Google amazing Virgos. Athletes, please. The athletes and all of them. Doctors, lawyers, all of them. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. So Venus is in Libra, and that means that we may overcompromise for our loved ones. Because Libra is the planet of relationships. The 7th house is relationships. This is the relationship house. It's the house that you want to. It's like the marriage house, basically. You meet someone You want to get married. That's the seventh house. It's like a relationship. It's two. You gotta have two people. Like they in Libra's care, I'm gonna say more about others, but they nurture and cater to others. So that's what we're gonna do that. Bam. Mars and Sag. I'm sorry. Okay, Venus and Libra. We're gonna overcompromise. Mars is in Sagittarius. We are all going to work hard to improve, and that means we're going to do the work. Basically, we have to just take care of ourselves. I guess we're starting to understand it. That, like, even though we have our family and it's a beautiful thing in our tribes, but you're going to be to yourself at some point. You just gotta go, and you definitely got to go within if you want some healing. You don't look out here for this external. Don't look out for nothing out here. The external can make you happy or anything. You go in and you make yourself happy. You do that, and not only do you help yourself and your personality and your nerves, honey, you help your whole soul and your whole spirit to be good and be right and be good. When I say good, be chill. Like, yeah, I'm good. All right. Anyway. Jupiter is in Cancer. We are going to be emotionally secure. Saturn in Pisces. We are going to be happy with our family. Y'all know how we went. We're not that happy with families. We're coming back together with our family. It's like, it's like the family feuds, and then we're going to start coming back to, because it is like a disruption in the family, but I believe that, I'm not going to say it was, it was forced that way, y'all, at least in my community. So anywho, Uranus is in Gemini, and it means that, wait for it, we all are going to have revolutionary thoughts as a collective, okay? So everybody and their mom and them is thinking of ways to take care of them, different ways, or adding on ways that are that we're using now that can help them and help society as a whole. Yay! So that was my astrological segment. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you. Thank you. And please watch out for the Scorpio season. We have a little while left, and then it's going to go to Sagittarius when Christmas comes. Got a little while, so just chill. Keep things to yourself. Like Scorpios, they're like, try to just be a little bit more quieter. Keep things to yourself. You got 2 weeks. And then after 2 weeks, you can tell all your business, and it won't get out on the street. Bye. Thank you.